Imagine a world where the mind is not a sanctuary, but a battlefield, and the only thing standing between order and chaos are those who can see the shadows before they strike. You are part of the Guardians, an elite group of psychics tasked with hunting down mental predators who feed on fear and trauma, only to find that your greatest threat isn't the monsters in the dark, but the secrets hidden within your own psyche. But when you discover that Shadowed Horizons isn't just a case file, but a conspiracy that reaches into the highest levels of power, you realize that protection isn't about building walls. It's about opening your mind to the truth through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to Shadowed Horizons, the first pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Reily Garrett's The Guardian series. If you love psychic thriller tropes, romantic suspense, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists navigate a hostile mental landscape through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral chill of psychological horror with the profound heat of romantic connection. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's assignment to a high-profile case, thrusting them into a race against time to stop a psychic predator before it claims another victim. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of rain and ozone, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread and anticipation of knowing that every glance is a claim that feels dangerously real. Garrett excels at capturing the psychological pull of forbidden desire, making every moment of resistance feel like a futile struggle against an inevitable magnetic force. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular protective partner trope and the brilliant opposites attract dynamic. This isn't just about finding love, it's about navigating a relationship built on power imbalances, ancient instincts, and an undeniable soul-deep connection. Watching the protagonists challenge their partner's authority, forge a tentative trust amidst the chaos, and completely shock arrogant elites with their stubborn refusal to be broken is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the romance to life, perfectly capturing the deep, rumbling voices of the heroes and the breathless tension of the protagonists, making every intimate moment feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular suspense and the romantic tension, the soul of the Guardians lies in its characters and the heavy burden of truth. The protagonist isn't just a victim of fate. They are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of accepting a love that demands everything. The emotional anchor of the story is the fierce, complicated bond between the leads, a relationship built on shared trauma and a mutual desire to protect each other from a world that wants to control them. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding confrontations with the past. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major threat reveals itself, targeting both partners, forcing them into a desperate high-stakes confrontation. The finale is a breathtaking display of emotional courage, strategic brilliance, and raw, unbridled passion. They don't just survive the assault, they embrace their destiny, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond forever. Shadowed Horizons is a triumph of the psychic thriller romance genre. It is smart, spicy, and unapologetically intense. Reily Garrett has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of being claimed by a monster, or rather, loving the man who helps you fight them. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the journey. The rules are unnatural, but their love is real.